welcome back to my channel. I'm Amber, so glad you've joined me today. Today I want to talk about ways we can cope with stress, particularly during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic. I've been thinking about this a lot today, or lately, honestly. And the CDC has some great resources. Highly recommend checking out their website or the app. They're also on Facebook, the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC.gov. And I just wanted to go over a couple really good tips that they had on their website. I printed out and I just wanted to kind of share them with you today. Before we get into that though, if you haven't already, press that subscribe button. Please do so. It would mean so much to me, and I'm glad to have you along with us. So this is particularly of interest, I think, for my channel and people who watch and myself, because, you know, hopefully it's all of our goals to be as healthy as possible. And so that's why I like to focus a lot on health and wellness. And as you may or may not know, I am a cancer survivor. I had a rare aggressive cancer 3 years ago, and it was successfully removed, and I did not require chemo, thankfully, but I am under close observation with my cancer center here, and I go for checkups every 6 months, but I'm doing very well though. But I did want to just share that because just to kind of give a frame of reference, but I am all about health and wellness, doing the things that we can do to promote that. And this is a great idea anytime in our world, but particularly right now. So without further ado, I just wanted to share the things that they had on their website, things you can do to support yourself. And it was under the heading of stress and coping with COVID-19. So I highly recommend, check it out. Number one, there were 4 points. And number one, take breaks from watching, reading, or listening to news stories, including social media. Hearing about the pandemic repeatedly can be upsetting. And that's definitely true because, you know, thought and talk make anything bigger. So it can really exaggerate, not that it isn't a tremendous pandemic, but it can really exaggerate what is true. So, and plus our brains need time to rest. So that is a very good, wise advice. And number 2 is take care of your body. Take deep breaths. Everybody breathe in, breathe out. That is very cleansing. I should do that more often. Take deep breaths, stretch or meditate. Awesome. Great advice. Meditate on whatever is good, whatever is lovely. Good report. Think on those things. Think on the Word of God. Spend some time in prayer. Try to eat healthy, well-balanced meals. Yeah, very important. You know, last week I did not do meal planning. I was on laser focus with the sewing those face masks, but this week I'm coming up for air. So I do plan to sit down today and plan out our meals at least for the next 5 days, Monday through Friday. If I can do that, that's good. We're working through the food that we have in our freezer, which thankfully we had quite a bit in our deep freezer in the garage, as well as our other refrigerator and freezer. So, yep, working through our stash, which is actually a really good thing. Of course, hubby can go to the grocery store, but we're trying to work through what we have on hand. Try to eat healthy, well-balanced meals. Exercise regularly. This is key. And like I said the other day, I finally got on the treadmill, and this is definitely one of my daily things. Just, you know, exercise releases endorphins, which is the feel-good hormones. Makes you not only feel accomplished, but it just makes you have that overall sense of well-being. So definitely encourage you, you know, the Leslie Sansone walk at home videos that you can find on YouTube. They're excellent. Pretty high intensity, some of them, but although you can just do the walking in place, whatever your level of activity that you can do, it's definitely a good thing. Or even just some floor exercises. I want to focus on some leg strengthening exercises and So Pilates, yoga, whatever your favorite form of exercise, definitely encourage you to do that. Keep up with that. Get plenty of rest. Get plenty of sleep. This is a good thing. We have found ourselves going to bed quite late, and I like to go to bed earlier so I can get up early. So definitely encourage you to get on a good sleeping schedule. That, having the proper rest definitely affects our outlook and our perspective. So really important. And then it says avoid alcohol and drugs. Always a win-win. Good for your body. Number 3, make time to unwind. Try to do some other activities that you enjoy. And this is so good. I'm seeing a lot on social media that people are attempting a hobby that they've always wanted to do, such as play the piano or some painting, drawing. I think these are all awesome things. Do something that you've always wanted to do, or maybe tackle some projects around the house. For me, I have a number of things to do today. I always do. I was telling a friend today that, there's always plenty to do around here, but I do want to straighten up the laundry room. That's my project today. Straighten up the counters in the laundry room, which sometimes tends to be a catch-all because it's we have a side door there. So yeah. So that's one of my little projects today. So definitely encourage you to maybe tackle a junk drawer or under your bathroom cabinets, something that you've kind of been putting off. Maybe you'll find something you were looking for. And lastly, number 4, connect with others. Talk with people you trust about your concerns and how you're feeling. So, definitely encourage you to maybe phone a family member or a friend, check in with them, or text some friends or family members. Keep up with those that you love. And as always, I love to read your comments. So please post your comments below. Let me know how you guys are doing. We're all doing really well here. I have to laugh because we homeschooled for 20 years. We have 3 kids. Of course, they're all young adults now. Our oldest will be 32 this year. That's our oldest son. And then our daughter is 22. She'll be 23 later this year. And then our baby is going to be 21 later this summer. So, we homeschooled for 20 years. I've been a stay-at-home mom for that time as well. So I know how to cope with isolation and staying at home. But for many people, this is a new endeavor. This is a new life situation. But remember, it is temporary. It is temporary. Yes, none of us chose this, but it is for the greater good. So the more we stay at home, the more we comply with the CDC mandates and suggestions, the faster we can get through this. So just wanted to encourage you with those thoughts today. Like I said, let me know in the comments below how you guys are doing. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. And, just focus on the things that you can do, things to be grateful for. I'm always talking about the gratitude journal. So this is a great time to establish one if you haven't already. So take care and God bless and stay well.